My second rapid fire response is why you should not fake it until you make it. And for any of my Rachel Hollis lovers out there, you probably know already that the reason that I thought of this was from her book, Girl, Stop Apologizing. And she essentially talks about, she's also a firm believer of you do not fake it until you make it. And the reason why, or what she discusses, is that there's a big difference between faking it till you make it and authentically stepping into a role that you're not fully trained for yet. So for instance, the example that I think of is becoming a baker. That is something that that is in me. I have zero experience with it, but that is a seed in my heart. I love to bake, I love to create, I love it from the process of actually, I love eating it, I love decorating, I love everything about baking, but I don't necessarily have any experience in that. So that would be different. Me stepping into that role would not be faking it till I make it. That would be something authentically coming from me, and then me passionately diving into it and growing my experience and training to where I could successfully do it. Now, a difference would be if somebody were to come to me and say, Paige, I'm going to offer you $1 million if you will come be this professional hockey player for me. I don't know why I keep going to these professional sports analogies. Maybe that's like I'm being told something that I need to go into some professional sport. If somebody were to offer me $1 million to become a hockey player, I have zero interest in hockey. Zero. So if I were to chase into that simply for this $1 million payoff, that would not be me authentically going into anything that I don't have training for. That would be me faking it until I make it. And along the way, I feel that is calling for a lot of mental distress and striving for things that are not necessarily coming from the greatest of values, and probably a lot of physical discomfort and who knows along the way. But I do not think that you should fake it until you make it. I think you should authentically listen to your heart and go into something that you are so passionate about pursuing that you will do anything it takes to gain the experience and knowledge and training you need to be successful.
And that's today's 5-minute rapid fire response. Thanks for watching.